What's up, guys? Welcome back to this channel. It's so nice and so good to be talking with you guys. I'm talking to you guys again. If you watched the last video, I spoke about how school has been so demanding, taking a lot of my time, because after the COVID, it's like we're doing double of what we used to do. So it's really tough on me to do a lot of things at the same time. But don't worry, guys, I'll try my best to come here as I can. Okay, I'm not going to promise every time, but I promise to always be coming here once in a while, maybe once in a week. I think that is going to be okay. Yes. So guys, before we go into the video of today, I just want to tell you guys that I have a YouTube channel now. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so I know I said school is so demanding, but I have passion for this kind of thing. I have passion talking to you guys and talking and showing all other talents that I have. So I'll try my best to keep up with trying to do a lot of things at the same time. I'm going to really try my best, don't worry. So you get to see me here on Mercygate TV, and then you get to see me also on the other channel, my channel. Yes, so guys, the channel, the link to the channel is going to be at the description box below, so you don't really have to go and start searching for my name. So just go into the description box and click the link. It's going to take you to my channel, and then you can subscribe to it. And then do not forget also to turn on the post notification of that channel, so whenever I post a video, you guys will see it on time. Yes, or better still, I can just tell you and say that my channel is Tolu, capital letters, all capital letters, t.o.hell.u. Don't forget it, all capital letters, t.hell.o.hell.u. sorry, so that's Tolu. So if you cannot go to search, just go into the description box below and then check out the link. Click the link, it will take you directly to the channel. So like I said, you get to see me here and you get to see me also there. Yes. Me doing a lot of stuffs and showing you my talent and showing you what I am capable of. So guys, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it that you guys still want to watch me, because I checked the amount of views that was on the last video, and I'm really glad that you guys are not disappointed by me not coming here regularly. I promise to make it more often, I promise. So guys, let's go into the video of today. So our topic for today, what we'll be talking about, is called 7 tricks to avoid becoming a mistrusted hypocrite. Yes, when we say mistrusted hypocrite, what is mistrust? Why is this thing, I'm trying to pronounce this thing, it's not coming. Mistrusted. Yes, when we say mistrusted, that means you're somebody that nobody can trust, because whatever you say, they just say that is how he behaves, that is how she behaves. That is what it means. If you are not an hypocrite on top of it, that's too bad. Like, is the height of it all. So that's what we're trying to treat today. So how do you avoid being an hypocrite? How do you avoid becoming one? That's what we're going to do today. So guys, now the problem here is you think you are a consistent and moral person, but actually you are very hypocritical, and your options about things vary widely depending on the situation. Do you get that? Now the solution now that I'm bringing now is we are to employ the 7 hypocrisy killing tactics to make sure you stay as far away as possible from undesirable moral dilemmas. Now, it is very easy. Actually, we all think hypocrisy is you can be mindful of that word, but I think many of us, we are suffering from this thing. For an example, You will tell someone, oh, I'm going to give you this, don't worry, and then at the end of the day you did not fulfill the promise, right? And then you try to justify yourself when somebody comes to you and say, bros, ma, sir, you promised me this thing, you didn't give me, why? And then you say something to justify yourself. Is that not so? Yeah. And then something like that happens to maybe somebody close to you, and then you're the first person that will say, come on, you have to give. If you promise is you want to give that thing. If you don't have it, you're not supposed to promise. Why will you promise when you don't have it? Come on, you don't have motto, you're promising somebody motto. Like, does it make sense? Now that person will see you as, oh, you see, this person is trying to defend me, you're supposed to buy it. But the truth is, you did something also like that. It's like you're saying what you don't do. That is what hypocrisy is. You also promised somebody and you did not fulfill your promise, and you're now there condemning somebody that did the same thing that you did. That is not good. We should always, as a Christian, we should always learn to do what we preach. Exactly. Do what you preach. If you don't do what you preach, I don't know. How do you feel comfortable? How do you feel comfortable when you say something and you do not do it? It is bad to lie. It is bad to lie. Why? Girl, you can't lie to your parents. Don't lie to your parents. I don't like it. This and that. But you lie a lot. Or maybe not a lot. But you can't tell me you've never lied. So I guess every one of us, we have this inch of hypocrisy in us. But we try to justify ourselves that, oh no, that's different. Like for the lie example now. You say, no, it's different. You try to justify yourself by saying everybody lies, we lie all the time. You lie, I lie, we're all sinners. No. If you know that you also cannot do without lying, then don't condemn somebody that is lying or that just lied. You get that? Yeah. So, now, the truth though is that we are all hypocrites. Yes, in one form or another, like I said. So it's almost impossible to get through life without coming across a situation where your beliefs and the things you say don't match up with what you actually do. I don't know if you get that. It is so possible. Okay, look, it's very, very, very possible in our lives, in people's lives, whereby there's a situation in your life that you find yourself in that position where you see that everything that you have been saying or preaching or saying to people, or they are seeing in your life, did not match up with what just happened in that present situation. I don't know if you get that. So now I'm trying to tell us now how we can avoid that kind of situation, us being in that situation. Because if people should see you as a mistrusted hypocrite, somebody that you're an hypocrite, and then they cannot trust you, no, that is done deal. That is done for that person. There is nothing you can say that will make me want to trust you and believe what comes out from your mouth. You know? So now, the first point, it says, ignore everyone and act only based on your own moral compass. I don't know if you understand that. Ignore everyone else. Act only on your moral. You know you have morals. Okay, I don't do this. I don't go to club. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Those are your morals, right? Now, let's see what I wrote here. You are highly influenced by your surroundings, and the way that you behave is affected almost immediately by the environment you're in and the people you're surrounded by. A lot of times we get influenced easily by what is in our surroundings. by people in our surroundings, our friends, people we just met, or people that we meet, and the kind of environment you find yourself. So that is why it is even very, very, very important that we mind where we go to, what we do, how we move, who we move with. Do you understand? Now, if you want to be sure that your actions always align with your principles, then you must ignore the environment that surrounds you. Truth is, our surroundings does not really give us an opportunity to live right. But because of your moral compass, what you know to be the good, then you ignore everybody. Like, for an example, maybe your friends, you didn't actually, let's assume you didn't know that this your friends like to, or maybe you know they go to parties, for an example, but you don't know that it is to another level, and then they just come one day and say, oh, come on, let's go, I have this party we have to attend, blah blah blah, there's going to be lots of this, lots of that. Now, for you to respect your moral self or moral compass, what should you do? Tell them you're not interested. Ignore them. Ignore what they're going to say. Ignore what they're going to do. If they're not going to be your friends anymore, bye bye. I don't care. Bye. I'm not going to no party. Yes, that's what you should do. Because the same people are the people that will condemn you when you go against your own word, because they know you to be somebody that doesn't like such. And then maybe you now follow them. They will be the same people to tell you that, but you said you don't like it. Hypocrites, you lie. You liar. They'll be the one to condemn you. So why don't you ignore them and do what you think is right? That is if you know what is right. So that's our number 1 point. Number 2, identify context and how it changes the way you think. It says, it's so tempting to support something that makes sense to you. Like, is that not true? And condemn something else that's unfamiliar. We get so tempted, to easily condemn what, this doesn't make sense, and then you easily say, yeah, this doesn't make sense, I hate this, I don't like this. Let's assume that you're in a group, of friends, among a group of friends, and then they try, these people, they know how to try and manipulate words, and then you see that's something that makes sense. This thing makes sense. Okay, I'll go to this party and I will not drink. You won't drink, you don't have to drink, you don't have to smoke. And then yes, you say, okay, that makes sense. I'll just go now. I'll just go and I won't do anything. Nothing. And if you try that, you have just fallen into this context trap. And what happens? The hypocrite label is now on you. The tag is now on you now. So be careful. Number 3, listen to your cognitive dissonance. Yes, what do I mean? The human mind is very bad at accepting incomplete or inconsistent stories. And when you are faced with information that contradicts what you think you know, your subconscious goes right to work, filling in the blanks or explaining it to make you feel comfortable. That is what cognitive dissonance do. Like, for number 2, they tell you things that, okay, this party you don't have to drink or smoke, and then you feel like, then this thing will now go to your subconscious mind. When, I don't know if you guys have watched the movie whereby you see the angel and the devil. Then you're saying, no, it's not right, it's not this, you don't have to this, you don't have to that. Then the devil says, no, you can do it, you're not supposed to, you will not drink, you won't do anything, it's just for you to attend the party. That is what this cognitive dissonance do to you, to your subconscious mind. And then it makes you think that, oh, okay, this thing is right. That is you falling into the context trap that I said in number 2. So you feel, oh, it's right, I will just go and not do anything. And when it is getting dark, I will just run home and run away. Yes, right? And then people see you as, but you said you can't do this, and then you're going there to do it now. Like, why are you trying to deceive? Right? Now, to avoid hypocrisy, you have to acknowledge cognitive dissonance and teach your conscious mind to overcome your subconscious. You get that? You know what is right, but your mind, inner self, inner inside, that is the devil you, is telling you this is right, but you know that it is not right. Then please avoid it. Try to learn to overcome your subconscious self. That's how I'm going to put it for you to understand. Now, number 4. Reserve judgment until you've actually experienced something. Reserve judgment until you've actually experienced something. When someone says something and then does something different, we call them a hypocrite. Now listen very, very carefully. You say something and you do something different, we say that person is an hypocrite, right? But when the person does it first and says something different, we're far more lenient. What do I mean? Imagine we're talking about abortion, for an example, for you to understand me perfectly. The first one says, when someone says something, okay, I say, oh, abortion is very bad. No, I can never abort. And the person went later to abort. We'll be like, what? You aborted a child? Oh my God. No, we call the person what? A hypocrite. But imagine we now went to abort first, and then we now come, I know abortion is not right. I know abortion is not right, but had no choice than to abort this, do that, do this, blah blah blah. Somehow we feel like we've justified ourselves by coming to say you've changed, you try to make it look like what you've done is good. No. Remember our number 5 says reserve judgment until you've actually experienced it. Try as much as possible to abstain from something that will put you in a corner whereby you will have to experience something like this to know what you will say. I don't know if you understand me. Try to avoid it, because you waiting to actually experience something before you can decide on what to do or what to say to people is not actually good. Learn to abstain from things that will box you to a corner by making you feel that, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Just try. Because whether you say it first and do it later, or you do it first and say it's still the same thing. You cannot justify yourself. Whatever you say with your mouth is expected of you to do. If you don't like this, if you don't like drinking, they can't see you drinking, right? If you don't like going to parties, people shouldn't say you go to parties. I don't know if you understand me. That's what I'm trying to say. So to avoid hypocrisy, try as much as possible to abstain from things that will make people box you to a corner. Now, number 6, practice integrity. Look, integrity is, if you have integrity, I think you've won a great thing in your life. Oh, she is a woman of her word. Oh, he is a man of his word. Whatever he says, he cannot go against it. That's what it should be. Not that they know you as, oh, you say something and then we'll go and do it. You're an hypocrite, Joe. Nonsense, hypocrites, rubbish. No, but when they know you as somebody that, or whatever he says or she says, it's final. You can't see her doing otherwise. Why can't you also become someone with integrity by thinking more about the principles that are important to you, and then finding ways to practice upholding them? Your own morals, your own principle, what you believe in, you know that it is right, then why don't you stick to it? Stick to it and don't let your surroundings make you do something that is otherwise, you know? Now, in time, once you start to recognize the type of situation that you should avoid and have plenty of experience in avoiding them, I'm saying by now you should know that this situation is bad for me. This thing is going to be bad for me. I've already said I'm not going to do this, so this thing is going to make me do it. So bye this thing. I am not going to move near you. They used to say something in Yoruba that if you don't want to eat something, do not smell it. You know what? Something that would destroy your integrity, you should run away from it. It's going to destroy me? Oh no, I'm not doing it. Damn, whatever anybody is going to say. Do you get that? Now, the last one, sorry, no, it's not the last one, sorry. So it says, never make promises. Why do you make promises and not keep to them? Why? I don't understand. It's not by force. Nobody's forcing you. Oh, don't worry, I'll give you this. Oh, don't worry, I'll follow you to that place. Oh, don't worry, is it the party? I'll go. And then you're not going. No, don't do that. Don't make promises. People are just gonna see you as hypocrite. For an example, you're trying to make yourself feel cool or look cool in front of your friends, and then your friends are talking about a party. I'm sorry I'm using party as an example too much, but I have to use it because I think we can relate to that more. And then they say, oh girl, we're going to a party, would you love to? And you'd be like, oh yes, I will go, and deep down you know you're not going, but you still said you will go just to look cool. And then the day of the party, then you tell them that, oh, I'm sorry, I feel so sick, I don't think I can go to this party, like I'm so weak and tired, and I don't think I can leave this house. You know, you wanted to make yourself look cool in front of your friends, that you wanted to go but you were sick, you know. But to them, they will still see you as, okay, you say we're going to go, you're not going after all, so okay, whatever. They're not going to trust you. Even next time, if you tell them you're going, they won't even trust you. So why lie in the first place to yourself? Because you actually knew you were not going, but you had to say that to look cool, to keep, you know, I'm cool to my friends. Duh, who are you deceiving? Making promises is probably the biggest hypocrisy trap. It's certainly the favorite downfall of a lot of people eager to encourage people to trust them, you know. That's what I just said. You want them to trust you, to feel that, oh yeah, you're part of them, oh you're cool, oh you're this, or you're big, you're that. Or for an example, you want them to see that you're a big man or a big woman or a big lady or whatever, and then you tell them, oh, maybe you want to contribute the money amongst yourselves, maybe you want to do something, and then you say, oh don't worry, maybe it's remaining like, let's assume, or it's remaining like 2,000 naira to complete this money that you people are contributing. You'll be like, don't worry, I'll put it down. I'll put it down. I'll put the 2,000 naira down with my own. It's fine. And at the end of the day, you don't have the money. You know you don't have it. But you have to promise just for them to know, to be able to trust you and say, oh, that guy, he's a big man. I trust him. He can do anything. And at the end of the day, you did not pay. How would they look at you? Ugh, liar. Doesn't even have any money. Later they'll tag you as somebody that does not have money. Somebody that is just lying, living a fake life. You know that? It's not good when you're tagged as living a fake life. It's not good. So now the last one says, don't trust your friends. I know this sounds so weird. It is true. Don't trust anybody. We are, let's say, yeah, they're your friends. Or okay, most of them might have even saved you a lot of times, but you cannot still trust anybody. And that's the fact. You can't trust anybody. Now, what do I mean? Now, if you can't trust your friend, then who can you trust? No one, I suppose. I know you're asking me that, oh, if I can't trust my friend, who will I now trust? Don't trust anybody. That's the answer. Don't trust anybody. Trust yourself alone. Imagine you go to this party again, you go to this party with your friends, you trust them that, oh no, nothing, they're not going to, nobody's going to do anything, I'm just going to go to the party, I'm not going to drink, I'm not going to do anything. What if you were offered a drink at this party and then they added something for you to drink? You know, maybe they poured this alcohol into your, maybe your Coke, your Fanta, and then they give it to you and then you drink. What if? So don't trust anybody. So what I'm trying to say is, whatever you don't want to do, whatever temptation you don't want, do not go near it. Don't smell it. Don't. To give away your ability to reason and think rationally isn't in your own or anyone's best interest. Do you get that? That you want to do the right thing is nobody's business. They don't even want you to do the right thing. They want you to do what is bad, against your principle, against what you believe, against your moral. Nobody is interested in you living right. Like I said earlier, nobody wants to know that. But it is your duty, if you really love your life and you know what is best for you. What do? You abstain from all this. If you can do all these things that I've listed down, I think you're good to go to live your life, because this environment, this world, is not giving us an opportunity to live right, to do the right thing. But if you can try your best, look, good things will come your way. You don't have to lie. You don't have to do things you're not supposed to do to make it in life, or to get this or to get that. If you live right, I'm very sure that some people, a lot of people also wants to live right. So you surely see somebody that is aligning with your life, that is, you know, the person is also going the same direction you're going in life. So you will surely see that person. So if you do what is right, you will meet people that is right. If you think that doing a lot of hypocrisy things is what is going to make you successful, make you get what you want in life, it's not going to happen. You just see that you're hurting yourself more and more and more. So guys, please, I urge us and I beg us to actually try and imbibe these 7 things in our life. I don't think it is that hard. So please and please, if you do these things, you will see that you're going to be loved. Even people will love you for who you are. That, oh, whatever this person says, it is it. That is the final thing. Integrity. That's it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'm so happy that I get to speak with us once again. This is so awesome and beautiful, and thank you so much for waiting till this time. Yes, for waiting to the end of this video, for listening to me to the end. I'm really happy and glad. Thank you so much for watching this channel, for supporting me on this channel. And once again, I'm going to remind you that do not forget to go into the description box below and subscribe to my channel, please guys. Please support me, your girl, support me. Support me guys. I love you so much guys. See you in the next video. Bye.